All right, and welcome, come one, come all, as people start to file in here. So today we have a matchup between Orgless on blue team and Cynical on the orange team. Now, I watched Cynical play last week, and they played on it was what was it? It was Coastline. Yeah, one of those C maps. It was Coastline. They played on Coastline. They played a really good match. They adapted midway through. They were playing F6. They adapted midway through to how F6 was, playing the game. F6 was playing aggressive. Cynical adapted, played a little bit more reserved, picked off defenders, made a good push in. So we got two very talented teams going up against each other here, in Orgless and in Cynical. Orgless is rather on the aggressive side, so we'll see how it works out. Now I'm still waiting on my co-caster to get in here, and I'm gonna, go see how that is working out for him. And welcome, come one, come all. Today we have a matchup between Orgless and Cynical. And now, Orgless is a team, they lost to, I believe it was Czech 6 in a very tough matchup in a best of 3, and they fell into the redemption bracket along with Cynical. And Cynical and Orgless, they've been on a little bit of a run here. And now, one of them goes home and one of them moves on. I watched Cynical play last week. They played on it was Coastline. They played on Coastline. They played a tough match against F6, and they ended up being the victors there. And now they're going up against Orgless, who fresh off a victory on Wednesday. And so we'll see which team wins here and moves on to play. I believe they play the loser of Czech 6 and HTCB. I'm not sure about that though, so don't quote me. So I'm going to start it now, I believe. Yeah, we'll start it now. And so this best of 3, we're starting on Oregon. I would say Cynical is favored to win this matchup on this first map on Oregon, and then I would put my money on Orgless taking the second 2 maps. But we'll see what both teams bring to the table. And so right now I am starting out solo, and my co-caster Glissy right now he's finishing up something, and he'll join mid-match. So the first ban, you'll see Cynical take out Thatcher. Thatcher is a very common ban, especially on Oregon. And what that'll allow you to do, it'll allow you to play Cade underneath the hatches, making it very difficult to attack that bottom bomb site. And the only way you really can open up the hatch at that point, if Twitch doesn't, get off that Cade or mute or whatever you have down there, is to thermite the wall. And people, they've wisened up to that, and they start, they shotgun the wall out, so you can't, get the crouch thermite off. And now Montaigne will be banned by Orgless. Montaigne is more or less a common ban. Not wanting to deal with Montaigne coming down the main steps or pushing into master bedroom, they will elect to take Montaigne out. So they will have a second ban here, Orgless. On defense, maybe a Cade, I would think, might be what they want to take out. And yes, they will take out a Cade. Another common ban that's kind of a reaction to the pick onto Thatcher. And then now we'll see the last ban coming out of Cynical. And then we'll start this match off up on Oregon. We'll see how it goes. And the defender banned will be Echo. Echo, another, common ban. You don't see Echo played a lot nowadays. Echo mains everywhere. They're all crying tears every time they see a match. So that's the end of the ban phase, and now we'll go into the rounds. Round 1. And of course, 6 straight rounds of attack, 6 straight rounds of defense. And the defenders are going to go downstairs to laundry room and supply room. Right off the bat, they got a Mira, they got a Maestro. I really like those picks. A lot of information ops, Mira, commonly held downstairs, and Castle Spire breaking out the mute to deny that hatch access. Tizzy taking out the Maverick, kind of saying, hey, even if we don't get that mute off, we will open up a hatch with this Maverick, and they will have the Thermite as well. Kind of interesting. You see Nightmares switching from Ash going into IQ. Nightmares accredited as the he has the most Ash kills on Xbox, and will say, you know what, I'm going to play IQ. So, round number 1 starting soon.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
So the defenders, they did elect to go downstairs. You see they have a Maestro, they have a Mira, and then a Jaeger. Jaeger will probably end up roaming. You'll probably see, the majority site defenders for this specific hold. And you see Mira right here shotgunning out the Classroom wall, trying to deny Thermite crouching down and putting a Thermite charge on the wall if they don't get the mute. It's a mute here, reinforcing the top of the steps. Echo is down here in supply room, preparing the wall, to put that Mira on there, and you see the Legion preparing the construction site and trying to stop a rush.
5 seconds remaining.
Jaeger finishing up getting the meeting hatches. That'll be the setup here. You'll see the attackers spawning a majority by the front side, and then you'll see Nightmares coming in, probably coming in to clear roamers from the dining side area, waiting on drones to get in there. As you will see Deadshot on the drone, and Peanut also playing the Jackal. That'll be very valuable when clearing out the roamers. And so you'll see Mute playing the main steps. TZ will call that out on the drone, and now both Mute and Jaeger will choose to roam upstairs. And we'll see how the attackers choose to push out these roamers. So Mute is playing quite aggressive on the top stairs. Someone might be able to get an angle on his feet from outside the front door, but I don't think anyone's thinking about that right now. Jaeger and Mute, the only two on the roam, and who was that? That was Peanut. Yeah, Peanut on top of the white steps, very close to Jaeger, maybe tracking his footsteps and finding out where this Jaeger went to. And I believe Jaeger is right next to him, and he might not even know. Yeah, Jaeger is right next to him. Should be waiting on a drone at this point, and cutting off the rotation. And Skittles CYN will get the kill onto Scuffy, and Mute will get the kill onto Scuffy, and then Rain. And then quickly this attack is falling apart, and now it's just left the Nightmares underneath the hatch, and Tizzy playing the Maverick, trying to make something out of nothing. Very aggressive defense right here, is the roamer just kind of picked everyone off, and Mute, Jaeger roaming together. And Nightmare's still underneath the hatch waiting for someone to rotate down, but I don't think anyone will. I believe they know he is under there, as Tizzy is pushing the main armory corridor. This attack really fell apart. I don't think the drone work was quite strong upstairs, and that led to Pina getting picked off quite easily, not being able to do much. He couldn't track any footsteps, they're too far away from him. So you just see Nightmares and Tizzy trying to wait for the defenders to make some mistakes and get a kill here. Tizzy will go down the steps. The Legion will pre-fire him as he hits the Legion mine. He will have to take that out. We'll see what the attackers upstairs are doing. They're still playing in the same room, not moving, playing very smart right now, not giving the attackers any sort of wiggle room. Tizzy will attempt to get the main hatch, but he doesn't have too much time to make that play. As Legion will throw an impact grenade, putting a little bit of damage onto Tizzy.
Bomb located by attackers.
You'll see, the two of them are still sticking to their guns, playing in the same spot. Cynical, rather playing very, very diligently up here. As, Nightmares might run past both of these upstairs sight holders, and both of these roamers are still sticking in the same spot. As they'll both now decide to rotate out, trying to get Nightmares, and they will team fire onto Nightmares. That is a great team fire right there. Now it's just left to Tizzy in this 1v4, 30 seconds left, and it is looking like Cynical will take this first round victory. The Jaeger, the only roamer left, looking to clean up Tizzy. Tizzy can't do much here, and he gets a double kill on Rain and Yuma. That's a great play, but then Rain will finish off. Or yeah, Rain actually gets a trade. That's what happened there. The attackers, I'm not sure, what kind of communication breakdown happened right there, but the push really fell flat very quickly. Hopefully, as the defenders will take a site hold onto kids' dorms and dorms main hall, maybe Orglis will be able to do something a little bit better. As you will see, Castle Spire flashing out the Clash. And then, Castle Spire playing the Clash. Clash might be tough to deal with, especially with the operators that Orglis has selected. They really have nothing to deny that Clash. They might have a little bit of flashbangs, to disturb her, but, they don't have grenades. They don't have anything like that. Scuffy may be switching on to, Scuffy will switch on to Capital. That's a direct reaction to seeing that Clash. And then, Castle Spire will actually switch from Clash onto Valkyrie. So, see how the stack goes. One interesting thing I want to note is Deadshot on Thermite. I usually see Tizzy playing Thermite, but maybe, with how things are going today, maybe that might be how they're approaching these attacks. And so we'll see a Bandit, we'll see a Valkyrie, Castle, Legion, Jaeger. It's a standard lineup. Castle will probably be putting his Castle barricades on the dorm main halls. Yeah, both of these windows right here. Jaeger will be reinforcing the small dorm, putting down his Bandit batteries. That can be a nuisance. But you can shoot them off from the dorm's main window, which that's what the castle is for. The castle is there to stop that, that easy access. But hopefully Ash will be able to deal with that castle barricade, and Orglis will be able to work together to potentially get their first round victory here on Oregon. And now this is a best of 3. And Oregon was Cynical's choice of map.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
You'll see the attackers, they're approaching from the street right here. And then Pina spawning construction site on the Jackal, along with Blackbeard. Blackbeard is rocking the DMR. Tizzy, playing the Blackbeard, is rocking the DMR. We'll see what he decides to do, with his life. He'll probably end up seeing the castle barricades here, maybe calling for help to deal with those. Now they're droning out the main lobby right here, trying to see if anyone's playing the bottom steps. And the only one on Rome, it looks like Jaeger in Meeting Hall. The drone actually did not see him, and the drone will turn around and see Jaeger. And then now should be making that call out to his teammates as Ash is approaching in from the downstairs entrance. Maybe looking to catch this Jaeger on a Roman Meeting Hall.
Attackers drop the diffuser.
And Castle Spire we're going to kill on the Deadshot. That's the hard breach right off the board. That's a huge pick for Castle Spire. Now Pina will look to rappel up to the kid's window. Maybe hot breaching in, but he does not have breaching charges, and he will get right onto the roof. And you'll see Tizzy right here on the window playing the Blackbeard, and Jaeger is going up to the Meeting Hall ladder trying to get people off rappel, and you will see Jackal, maybe Pina looking to kill that Jaeger. Pina will miss the shots, but finally land him, get the pick onto Skittles, and now we're back to a 4v4. That's a big pick. And now Castle Spire looking to C4 Blackbeard. Blackbeard will walk away, and he will get down, and Castle Spire should get that kill as Pina drops down, lands shots on the Valkyrie, and will end up getting the kill. That's a great trade. And now we're back to a 3v3. And I believe the last 3 defenders are all playing site. Bandit playing looser onto the main steps, and we'll see the Ash as Ash goes for the barbed wire. Now Ash may be looking to push aggressively. Bandit re-peeking him, and we'll get the kill. Yuma getting the kill onto Nightmares, and now we're back to a 2v3. This is looking good for the defenders, as the attackers, really have no real estate, and the defenders have all sorts of map control, as Castle is playing underneath with a shotgun now, as Bandit is getting tracked by the Jackal, leaving just Legion all by himself playing the site. Now Scuffy on the Capital shooting these LMG shots in, trying to get some free picks, but I don't think anyone will get themselves up that easily. And Pina will see the Legion playing the site and go for the reload and just barely miss him. And then Pina will now look for his footsteps, trying to weed out this Jackal. And if they can get a good push onto this Legion, they might be able to take the site, as both of the defenders are off site right now. Capital will see Bandit. Bandit will peek some shots, and now Capital not really weak. Will hop in. They'll take the Legion mine. That's a huge pick from the Legion mine. And Castle will finish off him, and then Legion gets the kill onto Pina, and the defenders winning round 2. Quite, making a huge statement right here. Saying, this is our map, and we're gonna defend all these sites. And now with the ban onto Thatcher, however, this makes this, it makes it quite a defender-sided map. But you want to see Orglis maybe take this round, start to take some momentum, as Cynical right now is just controlling all sorts of momentum. So the defenders, more or less playing the same setup they had last time, but they're bringing a Maestro. I believe that is instead of the Bandit. And then Nightmares switching from, he played IQ in the first round, Ash in the second, and now he is on Zofia. Zofia's kind of interchangeable for Ash with, her utility. Deadshot is back on Thermite. So one thing I want to note is the confidence that I see Cynical playing with right now. They're really controlling the map, not letting Orgless get in easy anywhere. Every time they're making a move, they're going somewhere. Shots are being pushed down in their direction. And Cynical's really playing with a good controlled aggression right now, and you saw that in the room in the very first round.
Attackers have discovered the
They got the
location
few
of a
picks,
bomb.
and then that was the Jaeger and the Mute just sat in Kid's bedroom the rest of the round and
Attackers have
got
located a
rewarded
bomb.
for it by picking off Nightmares later, getting the trade with the team fire. And so I would like to see Orgless kind of slow down, collect themselves, and take this round win on the Kitchen. Kitchen is more or less an easy site to take. The mirror windows might create some sort of difficulty when taking this site, but it should be relatively fine. We'll see how they approach this bomb site.
Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
So Nightmares playing a hollow site on the Zofia. As Tizzy back on the Maverick, Deadshot back on the Thermite. Let's see how they choose to take this. And I'm not sure if anyone is playing in showers right now. They might drone that out and decide to take control of it. Legion is playing in the showers. And with the two ADSs, Legion will be very difficult to take out of these showers right here. He will kill the drone. Intel off the board for the attackers. And they're making a concerted effort to push him out right here. Will burn one of the ADSs, but he still has one left. They might not know that. As Mira is peeking the main hallway, he has a Castle barricade protecting her on this peak, and Mira is helping out her teammate Castle right here. As the attackers are kind of scrambling, trying to figure out what they can do to get this Legion out of showers, but it will present to be a tall task as Skittles CY will get the kill on the Tizzy. Playing the two mirror setup right here, but I believe he got that kill from the hallway. And that's another early pick for Cynical. The type of plays that have really established the tone of this match. As it's Thermite right there on Deadshot trying to take out this Castle barricade and take control of this main hallway. Capital will shoot a firebolt in, and Pina on the Jackal is pushing the Legion. We'll see the Legion land shots on the Legion. Legion is really, really weak as he crawls to the site. Gets away just barely with his life, and those are the type of plays that winning teams make. This Legion barely escapes this. Thermite will get the wall opened up in the small tower. As Pina on Jackal will try to push in, take out the Legion mine, and then now Jaeger holding a interesting angle right here with the destroyed wall. And I don't think Jackal will see that if he pushes in. It will lay down. He's in the room right now and doesn't know how much of danger he's in from this Jaeger. Jaeger will see him and put shots into him, and Castle Spire will get the kill on the Pina. The attackers are really scrambling right here to make something happen. As Zofia is up top of the main steps, maybe seeing Jaeger right here land shots onto Jaeger's legs, but Castle Spire will get the kill. Another narrow victory for the defenders, and that's the type of plays that characterizes a winning team. As right now they have the 5-2 advantage, but it's not over yet for Orgless. Legion and Jaeger are knocked pretty weak, both of them one shot respectively. But Jaeger, sitting here in Kids in an interesting spot. And I don't think if Deadshot runs in here, he's definitely not going to look right. He will look right actually and get the kill on the Castle Spire. I'll hesitate my words right there, but Legion back in sight. He's relatively safe right here. You might want to see Capital and Jaeger decide to make a push on the hole they opened with the Capital bolts, but I'm not sure if they're deciding to do that right here, as they're both kind of on their own, looking to make some plays happen. As the bathroom is castled off. You might see Scuffy right here kind of hold the plant from Thermite. That's an interesting angle he has, and he will firebolt off the hallway. And I don't know why Thermite ran in that position. He has the diffuser. That's a bad spot to plant. He will get the plant down, and you'll probably end up getting stopped here. As Castle will push in on a Deadshot and get the kill. I'm not entirely sure how great of an idea it was, to run there to get the plant down. I would rather see Thermite plant where he opened up the wall in the small tower, maybe on top of the desk, in that little nook there in the dining hall area. And then 3 straight defensive victories for Cynical, as we will now have to rehost, as one of their teammates did lag out. So I'll back here and rehost it, and it is a 3-0 advantage for the defenders. It does look like Glissy's match just finished up, so I'll be able to get my co-caster in here. I will invite him in here. We can talk about some things. That'll be nice. Hey, Glissy, what is up, my man? Just, include your audio. We actually had a rehost, so it's
Got you.
actually a good time.
Okay,
So I'm
bet.
going to get the set back up. So the maps we're playing are the maps that we are playing tonight. We have Orgless, against Cynical, as you know. We are
Yes, sir.
playing. I guess not. We're playing. They're playing. They are playing on Oregon for the first map. Yeah, they're playing Oregon for the first map. They are playing, I believe, Border for map number 2. They are finishing up on. Actually, I don't know the last map. I should probably go check that. I should probably know that.
Yeah,
But
something you should know, probably. Oregon, that's
oh.
interesting. Where good teams go to die.
And that's what it's looking like right now for Orgless.
Oof.
but But anyways, so Cynical has gone on to a 3-0 advantage, winning their first 3 defensive sites. We'll
Oh,
get
okay.
Castle Spire in here. So send an invite to Tizzy. Alright. I'll screen share with you on Discord so you can
Yeah.
watch. I'm not sure if you're watching on Twitch right now.
I was waiting for Discord.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sorry about me being late. That was just game ran late.
No, it's no problem. Just 3 rounds. It's all good. Alright, so the banned operators, they banned Thatcher, Montaigne, Echo, and Cade. Those are the banned operators. Glad I know that.
Thatcher's always an interesting ban on Oregon. It makes it play at a lot differently.
Yeah, it does, and I really like the counter ban. Them banning Cade.
Yeah.
Kind of counteract that, but Mute really held that hatch. But their very first attack, they weren't able to do much as the roamers really just picked off
Mm.
Orgless as they tried to take the map.
Yeah, roamers can be deadly on Oregon. They can just waste so much time and be so valuable if played correctly.
So, Glissy, do you know how to set up like the 3-0 round advantage? I actually don't know how to do that.
Yes,
I can't
I
see
do.
the bottom of my screen.
Yeah.
Do you know how I do that?
Yeah, you just basically go to the hit the right stick,
Do I have to?
add round history. Should be an option.
There we go. Yeah, I couldn't see it because of the Twitch.
Oh yeah, I have my moves when I was streaming in the top right for that reason.
Alright, I'll switch it to Oregon. I had no idea what it was saying. I was like, I don't know. Yeah, so they won laundry room. They won kids' dorms. They won kitchen.
I'm excited to see the Cynical play. I've heard a lot about them. I haven't seen much of their gameplay yet.
Yeah, I casted them in a match last week against F6, and they played really well. I really liked how they adjusted to what F6 were giving them. And I'm waiting on my stuff to open so I can screen share with you. But you gotta love computers.
No, they're the best.
Always very quick. Yeah, so Echo, Monty, Cade, and Echo. So I got all the bands set up. I got the round outcome set up, and we're looking good.
There we go. Excited to get into it. We'll get back into it. Get into it for me.
Yes, sir. I'm about to hit you with a call real quick. I'm going to screen share with you, so it will be a little bit easier. See what's going on.
Yes, sir. Definitely.
Sent you a friend request, so if you just want to accept that on Discord, I'll be able to
Okay. Yep.
screen share with you.
And accept. There we go.
starting a call with you right now.
Yep, got into it.
So can you seen it well?
Yep, there we go. See it perfectly.
All right. There we go.
Awesome.
So I really want to say that Cynical. Yeah, I said it to start the match, but I think Cynical is the favorite to win on Oregon.
Yeah.
But I want to see Orglis, kind of to get some momentum here. They don't really look like they're playing with confidence right now, to be honest with you. They look like they don't have confidence in their drone play, like when they're entering the map.
Mm-hmm.
They're all over the place right now. But maybe this rehost, maybe they'll be able to do something with it. But so I guess you haven't seen any of the match yet. But so map 1 is Oregon, map 2 is Border, and then map 3 is Coastline. With the winner on Oregon, they get to choose their map. So it's looking like it looks like Cynical will end up taking this map if things go how they're going. But I wouldn't put Orglis out of it yet. They still get to play defense with Thatcher being banned. But
Yeah, Thatcher being banned can make this defense heavy. And even if they can bring it back to a 4-2 split, that would be fine. They'd be in okay spot to bring it back.
yeah, I do think a 4-2 split right now will probably be, what they were wishing for if they are able to accomplish that. 2 rounds, especially with how Cynical has been playing the defense, that'd be huge. But it's really looking like it'll be a 6 straight rounds of defense if Orglis aren't able to, do something.
Well, who knows? Orglis is bringing back straight back 6 on defense if they can do it as well as Cynical does. So
100%, and I wouldn't put that past them either. I think they're very capable of doing that. But
well, my knowledge of them is they can definitely, once they get momentum rolling, they can roll with it and run with it. They'll take it with them and they'll start just going off. So
100%. But I think the biggest problem right now is how Cynical are playing them. The very first round, they played a downstairs defense, which is fairly standard. But the round they did upstairs, they played quite aggressive to start. They got a few picks, but then what I really liked was Jaeger and Mute. They sat in Kid's bedroom like the entire round after that, both holding an angle on the door. And the attackers were kind of like, where did these guys go? And it stalled out a ton of time because they didn't have the drone intel to work that out.
Yeah, generator kit setup is amazing for roamers if pulled off correctly. You can just waste so much time and just keep them looking for you and just hold angles. And next thing you know, it's like less than a minute left with still diffuser down somewhere. Some crazy thing. So yeah.
And we are waiting for one, I believe, Skittles on Cynical. I believe that is their last player. And I think he's the one that lagged out, so we might, be having some internet issues. I don't know.
Those are never fun.
No, especially, they usually don't, reel their head until you're actually trying to play a legitimate match.
Exactly.
Ranked, it's fine, and you play a casual, and then by the time it's time to play, and it's like, your internet's like, you're over, kid. You're not playing anymore. But
no matter what you're doing on Rainbow, the timing will always be there to mess you up. Classic Rainbow Six timing.
Yeah, I think just the ISPs, I think they know in the custom game. They're just
Exactly.
like, all right, it's time for this guy to stop playing.
I do think Orglis has a better chance on Border. I do know that's one of their more preferred maps. So even if they do go down just one first map, they will be, I believe, in an okay spot still. Because they are known to be crazy on Border.
So word from Castle Spire on Cynical, they're saying that Skittles is resetting his internet right now, so he should be coming momentarily. But I definitely agree with you. I mean, they get to play Border no matter what. And I definitely think Orglis is the favorite to take that map. They did take, what's his name? Against Check 6, they took a victory on Border. Huge victory. I think they're capable of doing it against Cynical. So.
Oh, definitely.
It'll just be if they have the stamina, to go the distance and play 3 maps. As right now, it's looking like it's either you play 3 or go home for Orgless.
I do think it's an interesting matchup though, because what I have heard about Cynical is they are a more strat dependent team, not as much aim heavy. And I do know Orgless to be somewhat of the opposite. They're more aim heavy and strats. So this is an interesting
I can definitely see that.
matchup.
Yeah, I definitely can see that, and I think it lends itself to the tempo at which the game's being played at. If Cynical, they get too aggressive, I think Orgless will end up, walking out.
Yeah,
a few more round wins, but all right, and then we have everyone back in here, and I will start the game because it's been quite a minute, since we've seen some action, about 10 minutes, so. So finally back in the game, and Cynical with the 3-0 advantage right now, and we'll see if Orgless makes the needed adjustments to take a few defensive rounds. But I don't think, with how they've been playing, I'm not sure if they can take this laundry site.
They need to take advantage of this rehost and set the pace and make them play their game. This rehost could be a good thing for that. Yeah.
Kind of use the rehost as a timeout, which a lot of the time, some teams actually do. They might not want to admit it, but
Yeah, I mean it's helpful. Like it's
nice.
The time to think and to relax and just cool down. Because I know after going down 3-0, you're probably a little frustrated.
And I definitely think having that extended break that we had, you get time to clear your mind and really focus on what was the communication breakdowns, what was happening, to put yourself in that situation to go down 3-0.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
So we're back on the downstairs site. Yeah,
I'm excited to see this roam game that you're talking about.
And if it holds true to who played what last time, it'll be Castlespire and Iwa playing the mute. He does have the shotgun. Last time we had the MP5.
A shotgun can be deadly holding up on the stairs.
Yeah, that shotgun, it either when you shoot it, it's either the best shotgun in the game or the worst shotgun.
10 seconds
Very
left.
inconsistent.
You have to
Never
believe
gonna
in
get
it.
out of it. I
I
believe it's Sky saying that.
5 seconds left.
It's who believes in the shotgun.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
And it looks like the Twitch drone did sneak into the supply closet, but Mira keeping her head on her swivel will see that and end up taking it out. That would have been a very huge play if they're able to get that Mira down, but Mira playing well will take out that Twitch drone.
Yeah.
And then Pina pushing in from the bottom of White Steps, the same place he came in last time. And actually, they're doing a little bit different of a room than they did last time. We'll see Jaeger, Castlespire, playing the bottom of Small Tower. And then Alibi right here trying to play like she was a decoy on the table, but Deadshot sees right through it and gets the kill, and the Skittles gets a great kill.
If you want to be a decoy, don't wear a cowboy hat.
that's probably some good words of advice. As Castlespire getting cheeky with it will decide to kind of hate on the rafters right there in the big tower. But last time Orgless never quite got back there, so I'm not sure how effective that'll be. But also they didn't get enough players alive to go back there, so we'll see what happens.
You can definitely
Tizzy finally coming off the drone on the Maverick. I believe he's coming to get the hatches. As Thermite can't do much with the wall being shotgunned out.
Very true. This is always the best drunner. A minute 20.
Best drunner in it. That is true.
Yeah.
And so Maverick finally getting the hatch, and Deadshot will take out the mute. That's some great team play right there. Now he'll be able to get the hatch as Cade is actually banned. And Jaeger finally decided to do something, rotating down these back steps, maybe heading in the meeting. I'm not sure if they have a drone right there. Jaeger may be seeing that laser of probably Nightmares. Yeah, that is Nightmares playing on the meeting hall stage, waiting on Jaeger. The laser kind of betraying him right now.
Exactly.
Jaeger doesn't want to leave out, and Skittles will lag out, but he's already dead, so that doesn't do too much. Scuffy taking out the view chambers right there, as Nightmare's getting aggressive onto the Jaeger. Will finally take out the Jaeger. Jaeger getting rewarded for his patience, getting the kill onto Ash. And it looks like Maverick maybe coming to help him out right there, but Maverick saying I can't do much with that. We'll just leave Jaeger to his own devices as they are focusing on this downstairs take. Now Mira playing behind her supply closet window. Does still have her C4. Time kind of running out for the attackers right here. They will have to bait out the C4 if they want to end up winning this attack round. As Mira will rip the C4 as Mute misses her shots, but the C4 will miss Tizzy as Tizzy gets the plant down, taking minimal damage. Scuffy finally gets a kill in the rain, and now at 4v3 as Jaeger rotating into Meeting Hall gets kill into Tizzy and will not see Thermite as Deadshot gets the kill. Now we're back to 2v3. Jackal playing the bottom of the steps, getting the kill. That is Peanut getting the kill into Yama, and now it's all left to Bunk Bed playing the Mira in this basement corridor. It will run out, see the Thermite landing shots, finally gets the kill on the Deadshot playing the Thermite, and Peanut peeking the main steps will get the kill on the Bunk Bed. And the attackers finally win round 4, taking a little bit of advantage of that rehost.
100%. That early pick on Alibi was crucial, I believe, in getting that fight so quickly.
Oh, that was a huge pick.
Oh yeah, because Jaeger wasn't really interfering with them trying to get hatch with that. He was just sitting in big tower trying to wait for a late flank. So they had easily access to get to the hatch and start that push downstairs.
Yeah, and I think that rehost really helping out Orgless right there. They played really well as a team right there, helping each other out. And I really like Deadshot's kill onto the Alibi, not getting fooled by that. Her trying to pretend to be someone, pretending to be a Mirage or whatever.
A Western Mirage. Unfortunate.
Skittles finally getting back in here, and he will 6-pick from Alibi onto Jaeger. As Cynical looks to make this kids' dorm's main hall hold once again. And Scuffy switching from the Twitch onto Sledge.
Attackers need to locate and defuse.
So from what you saw the last round, do you think that Orgless, maybe might make a little run here and even it up?
I think it's possible. I saw a little fire under their asses there. Like, they were doing back. They were getting aggressive when they needed to be, making the right plays. And they got the job done. They got pushed down right. And I think, honestly, thought that the switch out the C4 mid-air plant. Might be that I might have missed that, but it's what it looks like from my perspective.
Yeah, I'm not sure, what happened with that C4, but I believe Tizzy just, picked a weird spot to plant. Didn't expect it where she tossed her C4. I think he might have just planted in the middle of the room with the smoke coverage from the Jackal.
Yeah, maybe it's fun. It's a little hard to
Attackers need to locate and defuse a bomb.
And then now Deadshot rocking the hollow sight on the Thermite, pushing in from the junkyard once more.
Drone active.
And then it looks like that is Valkyrie sneaking into the the small tower right here, hopping on the boxes. And I don't think the drone did see the Valkyrie. Maybe did, because he hopped off the drone right there. And now Castlespire may be looking to get away as she'll hop in the bottom of the offices. Deadshot puts some shots in, trying to put some pressure on this room. Deadshot will hop right in, expecting him to be in the same spot, but he's not. Castlespire makes a smart rotation and gets to go into Deadshot. I don't like that play out of your hard breacher right there.
Yeah, that was a little over-aggressive.
Very over-aggressive. Yeah, I don't think Deadshot thought Valkyrie saw the drone and thought he was getting an easy kill, but Castlespire keeping his head on a swivel will take out the Thermite, which is a huge pick. But they still have the Maverick, so the round is not all lost. But it's not the same destruction that Thermite brings.
And especially when you're attacking kids, Maverick will not be nearly useful to open up that master wall.
As Scuffy tries to repel into Armory, and Skittles playing the Jaeger to shut him down as he tries to repel right in. Maybe needing some coverage from from the main steps from Tizzy, but Peanut playing the, it looks like Jackal, getting a kill onto the roaming Valkyrie, but then Rain playing on Legion will shut him down through the holes in the floor. And now it's all left to Tizzy and Nightmares in a 2v4. Definitely, it's still winnable, but it's really looking in Cynical's favor right now, as he will watch Bandit just barely get away into the top of Meeting Hall, into the attic. Now he's getting team fired from 2 attackers. That is the Bandit and the Jaeger. Bandit will land shots on the Tizzy through the wall. He continues to take damage from that that Bandit charge from the wall.
Reload!
And now Tizzy in an awful spot, as it looks like Nightmares is looking to rotate up the main steps, the white steps, but he will take damage from the Legion. Push up right into smoke. Great aggressive play while he's still affected by the Legion. He just wants to get this, this residual damage off of him, but now, 3 defenders peeking him at the same time. Legion will finally be the one to get the kill. That's round 5 to the defenders.
They're just being way overly aggressive, in my opinion. Well, they just kept pushing. They were trying to, like, last round it worked. Try to repeat it, and they did it kind of lazily, in a sense.
Yeah, I would like to see Deadshot stay on that drone on the Valkyrie and rather pushing on his own intel, relying on someone else, to make that push on
Exactly.
Peanut from hopping in from showers, rather than doing it on his own. But things happen, and now Cynical given the opportunity because Orglis won the last attack onto the downstairs, being able to play this strong site, and maybe looking to take a 5-1 advantage.
That would be insane for Cynical. 5-1. That's pretty solid for Oregon.
Oh, that would be huge, and that would force Orglis into a position where they can't make many mistakes, if any mistakes at all in defense, to bring this back.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
So it's more or less the same lineup we saw last time on the downstairs defense, but I believe the Maestro and the Smoker knew. Not bringing the mirror as they did last time. No Alibi either, yeah. Alibi was kind of a wasted pick last time, so they will, decide not to do that. Probably a wise play to them, and the Twitch drone taken out fairly quickly, but it shouldn't matter too much, as that the mute shouldn't be too big of a problem having Maverick on the board.
Exactly. That's when Maverick comes in so much handy with the battery bearing. Basically, always makes me a Maverick every lineup.
5 seconds left before insertion.
That's very true. Right now,
Attackers must locate
Pina had the
and
big
defuse
round.
the bomb.
First, attacking round they had after the rehost. Now we're gonna look for Jackal on the Pina on the Jackal. And now I believe they're back to they're back to what they were doing before. You see the Mute and the Jaeger back upstairs in the room. I don't know if maybe the pick onto Alibi kind of threw off what they were planning to do, so they didn't do this upstairs room, but they will elect to do that this time. And I believe this, it's looking favorably to Cynical right now. Just judging on what I've seen so far in this match.
Nightmare's being very sneaky, trying to get in
Being
there.
very sneaky, trying to weasel his way, from construction, but the barbed wire does stand in his path.
#1 Ashman.
And Yama on the Maestro was peeking it and peeks away at the wrong moment, and Nightmares gets a great kill into Yama. And that's the Maestro. That is a huge pick, as now those Maestro cams are pretty much useless. And now, all the site defenders, they should be rotating back to hold this. Maybe, you might see someone push down the main steps, but, the Legion, those goo mines right there should keep them safe. As Nightmares does do the smart thing and just pulls off of that push, but, the effect is done. And all the site defenders have their attention pushed to that construction side. As Mute will push very aggressively, and Deadshot hitting the shots on the Castle Spire. That's a great kill, back to a 5v3. It's looking great right now. But just to say that Legion pushes up the steps, gets a double kill, and Skittles playing off of his teammate gets a kill into Pina, and now we're back to a 2v3 fairly quick, just as it was looking up for Orglis. Just some great team play out of Cynical brings the round back into their favor. That was quick.
That's crazy. They just turned it around. You still have the F2
very crazy.
and Ash R4C.
Yeah, two of the best guns in the game.
Yeah,
it's definitely not out of the question for them to win it, but
you got #1 Ash main.
those type of aggressive play. Yeah, I think those type of aggressive plays, it sets a tone. It's kind of you see it right now is someone should be on that drone telling Nightmares if someone comes from meeting hall, but he'll peek it anyways. Twitch may be looking to shoot through the top of the main steps. There is no more roamers left. They do not know that because the drone work, it really wasn't there. Legion still playing at the bottom of these main steps. Jaeger in the supply room. They're still messing around with this meeting hall.
Yeah, they're
still looking for roamers, but there aren't. There aren't any roamers. So
just the threat of roamers is wasting time.
And that's kind of what we saw last time when the roaming really worked. Cynical. It looks like Nightmares on the Jaeger, not on the Jaeger, but on the Ash. He looks like he's going to push through construction again, loading up his breaching round to get rid of the barbed wire that he saw before.
15 seconds left.
I don't think he should be able to do much with it. 15 seconds left. Skittle CYN holding a tight angle on the bottom of the main steps to get the kill on the Scuffy. Ash, Nightmares coming down the main steps, pre-firing a bit, kills Bunk Bed, and then Rain will finish off Nightmares' little push down the main steps. And that's a 5-1 lead for Cynical.
Crazy. Dude,
I saw some great things out of Cynical last week, and great things again this week.
Totally, they were playing this on point. Like the roam game is insanely on point. Just the way they were playing off each other is beautiful.
It totally is. Yeah, I really, yeah, I like the teamwork. I like the controlled aggression, and it's just some beautiful. It's beautiful siege right now.
It went from a 5v3 to a 2v3 in the matter of like 5 seconds.
Yeah, Mute kind of acting like the meat shield going out first, kind of gathering
It was
intel
just
for
the
the rest of
bait,
the
yeah.
defenders, but they really cleaned it up for him.
Exactly.
And now, interesting here, Orglis choosing to go upstairs rather than because downstairs, once you ban that Thatcher, it almost kind of feels like a safe bet, like a free round win. But they
Very
will
true.
decide to go upstairs.
I was trying to
Cynical
save that for
bringing in a lot of hard
safe
destruction.
point. I can imagine.
Attackers need to locate and
You wanna
defuse
feel
as
them
many
go down
bombs as they
immediately,
can.
feel them momentum going.
Yeah, it's really looking like, if I had to put money on it, Cynical's going to take first map on
Oh
Oregon.
yeah.
But we'll see if Orglis will be able to respond on border in the second map.
Attackers have discovered the location of a
They
bomb.
should just be preparing for border at this point, if anything. And just trying to think how they can adapt to their playstyle and make it work.
Yeah, I think that should be in the discussion. But I mean, I don't think it's over yet. It's, I don't want to sound oversimplifying. I mean, 5-1, it could be worse. It could be 6-0.
Yeah, it
5
could.
seconds to go.
If they tighten up these defenses, I think they might be able to pull it back.
Attackers'
But
objective is to defuse a bomb.
we'll see what happens. That's kind of interesting. I've not seen anyone do that, as he hops on the laundry trying to see if anyone spawn kills the double window. But there is a castle barricade on that window, and no one, spawn peeking that, because Scuffy playing the castle will rotate back into armory, holding this anger onto the master bedroom windows.
That fridge provides a really
See
nice
these drones
fire
out
to
for
shoot into the
attackers.
hallway and try and get an early pick. So that castle really denies
yeah.
that. Yeah, it's so
yeah, that's
it's so common to work, honestly. That upstairs holds.
Yeah, it's a great angle. As you see Nightmares and Legion kind of playing the same angle right here on the white steps. I don't know if there's any roamers outside of Tizzy on the bandit playing in the attic. That's the only roamer right now. Go use the C4 to take out the meeting hatch. There is someone in meeting. I'm not sure. It looks like I'm trying to see. Yeah, it is Jackal in meeting, but using the distraction as Castle Spire opens up this wall and takes out Tizzy. That's just playing off of each other once more. As Cynical takes an early 4-5 advantage. That's another tone setter to the round is Nightmares on the Jaeger did leak out in Dining Hall in a roam. But Cynical playing, really patient, just waiting to get their kills. As Thermite is taking out this attic reinforced wall. The attackers really focusing their push on the watchtower right now. I think Thermite might look soon here to get over into master bedroom to Thermite open the wall. As Bunk Bed playing the Habana will take care of these castle barricades. Cynical, they just, they look really organized right now.
They're just working
There is
together
a minute
perfectly.
15 left.
They always
Seems
have
like
each
everyone
other's
has each
backs.
other's backs right now.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Now Deadshot here playing the Maestro.
Having to be an attic and no one there for the refrag was just unfortunate.
Loading mag!
Yeah, Nightmares will see that drone pre-fires into Dining Hall. And now we will see the crouch walking Jackal as he'll put some shots onto Jackal. Jackal's at half health. Castle Spire getting the kill into Deadshot, and then that's the presence out of Kid's bedroom. Jackal should be good to repel in there as Yama gets the kill into Pina. And now we're in a 2v5 and Plant's going down. Thermite is planning. They have total control of sight. This is not looking good for the
Attackers
defenders.
activating diffuser.
Nightmares gets a kill onto Skittles, rotating up these white steps. I don't think you'll see the guy in Kids as Yama will get the kill onto Nightmares, and now it's just left to Castle. Scuffy gets a great kill onto Yama, and now it's just all up to Scuffy on this Castle as the grenade will come out from Sledge. The grenade took a minute to blow up, and the double Dutch of the grenade. He doubles down on the grenade. And
Oh, wow.
Scuffy thinking he was clear after the first grenade.
There's
There's two of them.
Yep. That's,
There's two of them.
the thing that's crazy is like in all these, when they're killing Orglis, you're legit seeing two crossfires coming together when they shoot the light. There's always two guns on one person in a gunfight. And every time they die, it's been 2-on-1. They're just playing it together
that-
amazingly.
That just really speaks to the chemistry that Cynical's built up with each other. Looking really, really good. Interesting lineup out of the defenders. They're going back into kids' dorms. I would think you might want to go downstairs after losing that, that upstairs hold convincingly, but maybe they're thinking they have some adjustments to make. some ideas to
Yeah,
take this
play
site
differently.
from the last time. Nightmare is rolling out with a cap can, 6-picking. And he will play Doc. Interesting pick.
That's rare.
I wouldn't say he's playing ACOG. he might be rocking red dot.
Yeah, you're right.
Defenders, protect your bombs.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Attackers.
You might want to check that real quick.
Oh no.
Okay, there. Okay,
ACOG.
okay.
Alright.
Good. It's not that crazy.
Alright, he's not trolling. He's good. So Scuffy playing castle once more, putting his castle down in the same spot. The hold looking more or less the same. I would like to see Orgos playing a little bit more reserved. Just making Cynical actually push them rather than just getting caught off guard, which, I don't think Tizzy could have done much in Attic.
10 seconds to go.
What do you expect? You can't really hear that Maverick going off.
5 seconds left before.
Yeah, it's
But,
so silent in the middle of everything going on. You can.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Yeah, I mean, if he could have got the kill on a Jackal after blowing up that hatch, I think that round, I don't think it would have gone any differently. But,
Yeah.
maybe a little bit momentum for your team. Just pretty much the same hold as last time.
Just a little different operator choices. Pushing your goals up.
And it looks like Cynical's going for just straight through double windows. A little bit different of a pressure from last time. Last time they pressured through Attic, through the big tower. Now you see the drone work going down from Habana, doing her job really well right now. They will find the roamer. I think that is Jaeger. Yeah, Jaeger on the roam, killing drone right now, wasting out these Jackal pings as Jackal pushes them out from his roam through kitchen. Castle's power. There's the first pick again. I'd be interested to see the first skill stat. So I might bet it might be 7-0 right now for Cynical.
Yeah, I could
Maybe
easily see
6-1,
that.
but-
Let's see a red dot in that shotgun. We are playing his Orcus.
And then now Skittles gets a kill into Pina, and then Deadshot getting down the Jaeger, just waiting on the stock up from Nightmare's. Nightmare's taking a minute to get that. It's looking all Cynical right now. We'll see Jaeger run in, and Jaeger get the relative safety through the rotation hole, and now playing top of white steps. Playing really aggressively right now, really peeking a lot. And now Habana will see him, but he'll lay down just at the right time and just barely dodge the shots from Habana. And that is Sledge and maybe I don't know. So Tizzy will get the kill into Skittles, and now we're back to a 3v4. That's a huge pick that they needed. I'd like to see Deadshot just calm down right here, stop peeking everything. Just guard his yard. Spunkman will finish off Tizzy. And then Nightmare's landing some shots onto the Jaeger. Finally gets down. Jaeger will rush up the main steps, but Nightmares can't get away, and now we're into a 1v4. Deadshot here in Dorm's main hall. Get the kill into Sledge. Get the kill into Rain. And now it's not looking too good for him right now. He kind of pitched in from everywhere. He does not know that Maverick rotated into Kid's bedroom, and we'll finish off Deadshot.
It's the chemistry. Teamwork.
Yeah, just an all-around, just team-oriented, just match for Cynical. And they will take Oregon. And after
Oregon's
that
a crazy
rehost,
map,
Orgos
though.
looked to have some life. But it was short-lived.
Short-lived, yeah. Oregon's a crazy map, though, so Border could be a whole new thing.
Yeah, it very much is a crazy map. And, these next two maps could go, very differently. Very different maps. So, I believe Border and Coastline.
All these maps
Coastline.
that they've played in my opinion, favor aggressive gameplay. So it's interesting to see how that plays out with these two different play styles of teams.
And now we will move on to Border. So, Cynical, a really convincing map 1 victory, taking it 7-1 onto Orglis. Really kind of just controlling the whole game, other than the one round they dropped. But they bounced back from that super quick, just showing, the toughness that their team has.
Very
I'm willing to bet if Orglis wants to come back right here and win these next two maps, they're really gonna have to start playing more together as a team.
Border is the
They've
map to
kind of
do
just
it
been,
on.
yeah, definitely, kind of just been looking like they're all kind of on their own little islands, but waiting on the fifth to get in here from Cynical.
Always, yep, always something.
But so what's your prediction for this next map on Border, Glissy?
This next map, I think a lot depends on the bans, honestly. If we get another Thatcher ban, I could see it going in Cynical's favor. And so Maverick gets banned, I say Cynical will take it 7-5. Maverick doesn't get banned, I think Orlis can win it 7-4. I believe
So
it'll
what, like,
be heavily on bans.
so you think Maverick will carry that much of an importance on this map between these two teams?
Yeah, because you ban Thatcher, and they have him, and they're forcing him to play Maverick.
Mm-hmm.
I think Orglis isn't prepared for that as much as Cynical is.
Yeah, and it kind of looks like Cynical, they based. I mean, Thatcher is a common ban on Oregon, but it kind of looked like they based their holds around Thatcher not being available. They ran a lot of utility. They put down, and it's really annoying. But because the Legion kind of ran rampant on that last map, I might consider bringing an IQ. Just for that reason.
Totally.
Not Thatcher, but those utility ops are very, very annoying to Orglis's pushes.
On Border, though, you do have a lot more verticality to take out gadgets through the floor and through the roof, so that could be helpful to Orglis.
Yeah, it's not as one tone as Oregon is. Oregon, there's no creativity on Oregon. It's always the same. 1-2 pushes, 1-2 holds. But you can get creative on Border.
Exactly.
So if anyone in chat wants to, predict this next map, what do you think the score will be? If anyone's listening. Seven one again. Huh?
Ooh.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think Orglis would get beat 7-1 on Border, just from what we've seen. But we'll go ahead and start it now. As Hixer will get in here. Hixer subbing in for Cynical here. I watched Hixer play last week on Coastline, and he played really well. He was a very good Clash player.
Clash? Clash is prevalent on Border, too, on the armory hold, so that could be
What was interesting was he played Clash, really aggressively. He had the shield on his back, a lot.
Was he doing the 180 stuff, the 180 spin, trying to get killed like that?
Well, not really. He was just kind of, holding angles with that SMG and just, punishing F6. But he tried it once. He tried flipping the shield once, and then he got punished for it. But, so we'll see what happens.
It's always funny. It's fun to see it work when it does. Blackbeard ban, pretty typical for Border, I would say, with all the angles you can hold with them. Thatcher in play. Yeah, I see Orglis going 7-4 here. They need Tizzy on the Thermite, and they win.
Yeah, I would like to see Tizzy switch onto Thermite. Deadshot was playing Thermite last map, and I can't say I've seen Deadshot play Thermite much.
I'd rather him
that
on
can contribute to being uncomfortable.
Yeah. That shot needs to be on his Zofia LMG. And
Yeah,
they win.
Zofia LMG, Finka LMG, just anything with the LMG. I think they might change it up a little bit, but
If they play their game, they can take this map.
yeah, I think that's true. But I think that's kind of true for anything.
Well,
Really.
yeah. But with their playstyle and what I know, yeah, I'm confident in them on this map.
And then so Skittles bringing out Caveira. I think he might
Oh.
six, but yeah, he switches to Jaeger. I'm glad to see he's not playing Caveira, but
It's always not.
So the
It's,
Cynical
Cavi's
is-
refreshing though. Occasionally, to see it. It's fun.
occasionally, but I think you get a little bit more utility out of Jaeger than you do
Yeah,
with Cavs.
yeah.
Just a little
Jaeger's
bit.
a lot. Okay, Jaeger. Yeah. Maybe trade like
just a little bit.
no, trade the Mozzie for Cavi. Just imagine like Taro.
Yeah, and so we'll see Cynical choosing to go downstairs to ventilation room workshop first, maybe throwing off the attack here.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
But so we do see a Mozzie, and now Mozzie, very good information gathering op if they can capture some rooms with that. He is running the P10, a very fast firing gun. But it's kind of considered that the Commando is a little bit better of a gun, but he will elect to bring that gun alone.
I'm in the P10 minority as well. Honestly,
You're in the
enjoy that
P10
gun
minority?
better. Yeah, I enjoy that gun better. I like the fire rate.
10
Well, you
seconds
see,
left before
it's
insertion.
fun for a little bit, but you fire a few shots and you're out of ammo.
5 seconds to go.
That's
Bomb
not too fun.
located by
I mean, that's why I
attackers.
gotta hit
But,
headshots. Get your accuracy up a little
Attackers
bit.
are heading out to
And that gun
defuse
looks
bombs.
amazing.
Yeah, that's true. So we will see Orgless deciding to push over from the valley, maybe looking to take control of CCTV first. You'll see Pina playing the Jackal, running the PDW9, maybe pushing in from passport entrance right here. See Jaeger's on a Roman Customs, and maybe Roman with he's Roman with Mute once more, but that's a different player.
Definitely.
And then so now they will thermite open the customs wall, and thermite will hop right onto a drone.
I like that
As,
setup in there to help
Nightmares
the Jaeger.
laying down
hold that
outside.
area down. Interesting how he's holding that castle and everything. Different.
So now thermite will open up west balcony. And then Nomad, Scuffy here holding the sandwich window. They're maybe making get a plant down right here. Actually, never mind. It is downstairs. Never mind. I forgot. But Legion right here. The only one holding this roam upstairs, getting a little bit aggressive on the Thatcher. Doesn't pay for it. As Ash rushing in, and Tizzy will finally get the kill onto that Legion. And then now that just leaves Jaeger on the roam. Castle kind of leaking outside of objective. As Mozzie on the roam with the Mozzie shotgun. Castle Spire with the kill onto Nightmares and hop right back down. As Hixer gets the C4 on the Tizzy T. And then now he's just left the Deadshot. As Deadshot gets a kill on Hixer, that's a great pick, but he is dropped super weak. And now Pina just left
Attackers have
upstairs
recovered their
with
diffuser.
Scuffy on the Nomad.
That Mozzie shotgun is deadly. I think it's underestimated.
Very deadly, yeah. And kind of Castle Spire showcasing it off right there as he gets the kill. The attackers are kind of spread out right now. Not really working together, kind of the same as it was last time. They started out together, but they've kind of spread out now. So now back to a 3v3 as Deadshot will get downed. He'll try to crawl away to safety, but it looks like Jaeger is rotating over to Customs, maybe trying to cut that off. But I don't know. He probably doesn't know that he downed him. Now we're in a true 2v3. Looks like Nomad going over to pick up Deadshot. Pina is upstairs, busting some holes through the floor.
They need to get a push together within 30 seconds. And they're just holding angles.
15 seconds remaining.
So 15 seconds left. Orgless doesn't have
seconds left.
much. The defender's just kind of holding angles right now, playing it pretty smart.
5 seconds to go.
So it will look like this round will end up going to Cynical unless something crazy happens. Scuffy gets a kill on the Skittles. Castle Spire will C4 Scuffy. And another
Operators
2v2
have
will
run
end
out
just
of
like
time.
that. defenders will win round 1. So heading into round 2, Cynical kind of just running with that, the same momentum they started out with. Orgless is still looking disorganized, unable to do much on that downstairs hold.
Yeah, just not playing together. They didn't really have a push going for them, and when it came down to less than a minute, they didn't really have much map control. They just still had the whole bottom to clear out, and it was just didn't have the time to do it to get the push in.
Yeah, and that's kind of been the story, this whole match, really.
Yeah.
Just Orgless struggling to take map control, and Cynical just running off with it. So now Cynical going to Armory Lockers right now after taking that early round win on the ventilation, going there the first round, kind of catching Orgless off guard.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
They need to get momentum going early in this match, so this is the round they need to take it.
So I guess Orgless was supposed to start out on defense. So I don't know why. Back out.
No one said anything earlier? Yeah.
But I'm not sure what to do about that. I'm not sure if just restart.
Yeah. What's the
flag?
Yeah. Talk to him.
But
That's
5 seconds remaining.
Okay.
Attackers must locate and defuse the
That's
bomb.
unfortunate.
Reloading. Loading new mag.
Alright, so now it looks like Jaeger getting the early pick on the Nightmares. Nightmares ran in. Or maybe killing him from the balcony. I'm not entirely sure where that happened. But just you're really just seeing the type of confidence that Cynical's playing with right now.
They're just going with the momentum they've taken from the first map. Just applying that pressure
Just kind
constantly.
of rolling with it.
Not letting up.
Peanut tracking the Jaeger, but Jaeger will kind of run away to relative safety. And Customs maybe rotating back up into sight.
A bomb has been located.
Yeah, we'll end up rotating back up into sight.
Probably drop down in a minute after this ping go away.
Yeah, just kind of see Orgless just still struggling to take some map control as the drones are out. But Tizzy finally pushing into the main hallway on this statue right here. As Thermite is droning him out. You see Peanut crosswalking into the archives as Valkyrie will hop up. Playing a little bit aggressive as Castle Spire will finish off Peanut, and now we're into a 5v3. It's not looking too great for Orgless right now. As Jaeger is playing the bottom of the east balcony, but he'll shoot the drone and kind of just run away. Still wasting time. That's a smart play. He's not getting too aggressive.
Attackers bomb diffuser has been dropped.
And then there goes the Legion, taking out Deadshot. And there's Skittles. The team fire happened out round 1 again, and now it's just we're down to Scuffy playing the Nomad, sitting out here at Bus.
For the content, Scuffy.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Might as well run it at this point. Just trying to be right well.
Yeah, not much you can do
Take
right
that
there.
one.
The Skittles will shut him down. But it's just kind of, it's all Cynical right now. Cynical's just playing really great.
Very true.
They're on a heater right now. There's not much you can do about that. So.
Momentum in
heater,
Rainbow
and,
is a big thing. It has so
Cynical's
much impact on the game.
Yeah, 100%. So what do you want to see out of Orgless to maybe bring this back?
Play together and play. They're just pushing into solo, getting picked off, and no refrag, nothing. There's no punishment for Cynical roaming. They need to push people together and pinch them out rather than trying to just rely on winning one-on-one fights. That's their biggest issue right now, in my opinion.
I agree with you with that, and I think pushing together, and also I think that goes hand in hand with confidence. I just when you look at Orglis, it just kind of looks like they're unsure of what they are supposed to be doing, whereas Cynical, they're just kind of flying around the map, just making plays.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
So now we're going into round 3. 2 straight defensive round wins out of Cynical, and now they're coming to hold this customs inspection bomb site. And you gotta win this right now. Like I would say this is a must-win round.
Oh yeah, you don't want to go down 3-0 in the first 2 in both games.
Yeah, you don't want to go down 3-0. You don't want to go down 3-0 on order specifically.
Yeah.
Ventilation is a site that you should win every time. But they lost it in the first round. I think like it kind of contributed to Cynical catching them off guard.
5 seconds left.
I could definitely see that, yeah.
Attackers are moving out to
So
locate a bomb.
we'll see how Orglis decides to push this differently this time. Jaeger hopping out for a spawn kill. Doing no damage, but definitely will slow down the attackers on their approach. So now Nightmare shooting into customs. Jaeger getting a little bit aggressive peeking in the hallway. That's looking like the attacker they might run into, but he's holding a real tight angle. And now that is, Castle Spire hopping out on the Valkyrie getting the kill into Deadshot, and will retreat right back into safety past the C4 as Pina was chasing him. But no damage done on that C4, kind of a waste of a C4, but will make his presence known as Scuffy on the Jackal will start to pin the Jaeger. Maybe looking to trap him here, as a Jaeger will run into offices right at Scuffy. Scuffy turns around at the right moment, and Skittles gets the kill onto him. And then obviously Jack playing customs, and Jaeger will see him, and Jaeger will kill him as well. They're just kind of, it's just Cynical, man. They're not being punished for anything they do, really.
Exactly.
And then Orglis just on their back heel, just getting. It's just like it's a shooting gallery right now.
Like barely a minute in, and it's already a 5v1. Like, that shouldn't happen. No restarts anywhere, nothing.
Really seeing the aggression out of Cynical is
Defender
Jaeger's just kind of running
He's
super far
tower.
out the west tower. So
that's always.
And there goes Rain, killing Nightmares. A flawless round for the defenders.
Yep. It hurts to watch.
It just looks like Orglis is out of it right now.
Yeah.
It's like they're just, they're not into it.
I mean, I don't know what's going on with this whole they were supposed to defend first. That's kind of still in my mind. I'm kind of confused with all that.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't, I didn't know, who was defending first. I just kind of assumed, no one sent me a message before the match. No one, was asking to switch sides, and after the first round, you're like, hey, I'm like, oh, it's nice to know, I guess. But I mean, if they would have backed out, I probably, would have just said, all right, we'll start you on defense, but they didn't. So.
Yep. Go to Cavi, Mozzie.
And so this
Cavi.
is.
Damn.
We'll go to Capcan.
Dang it. Ah, close. I wanted the Cavi pick. I really did.
Cynical's they're getting really aggressive right now. You can see it with how they're moving around the map, how Jaeger kind of ran out. So this round right here, this will be one that you want to take, kind of saying, hey, Cynical, we're still in this. We can still compete. But it's not looking good for Orglis.
Yeah, they need to stop this, deal with this aggression somehow. They just can't seem to find a way out of it.
Yeah, they need to stop the bleeding, definitely. Skittles is.
You can stop worrying about grenades now.
He's playing really aggressive on the Jaeger. But,
10 seconds to insertion.
And what I don't like right now to the attackers is you see
5 seconds left
Thermite's
before
drone is
insertion.
gone, as well as Twitch's, but especially Thermite. Like if you're playing Thermite,
Attackers
you're
must locate
droning
and
in
defuse a bomb.
your entry fraggers. If your drone's gone, just out of that much utility is Deadshot since he's found with the pistol. So the attacker is spawning in from Valley once more. It looks like there's no spawn kills going on. I see Jaeger in main lobby reinforcing right now. Bandit and Legion playing upstairs on a roam, as well as Valkyrie. Really roam heavy right now upstairs. Cynical just playing everywhere upstairs. with that same kind of team fire they've been playing with, and Jaeger back into customs inspection. And this roam game is all over the it's all over the map.
Oh yeah.
It's really hard to track down on drones, but especially when you don't drone it that well, it's definitely hard to track down. As a Deadshot
Very
will mark
true.
out Legion playing behind the half wall.
They didn't
Kinda
even
hopping
really
his drone
frag
around.
on Legion. It'll be a very impactful frag to get it done.
And then Thermite right now is waiting on this bandit battery to get off the wall, but he will elect to get the other side of the wall as Twitch is taking a little bit of time to get that off. Legion still playing behind half wall. He'll rotate out to the east side of Armory Lockers, peeking quite aggressively. That's kind of the aggression that happens when you go up really early. I don't think that's a peak that Cynical would have made. Had this been a tight game or something. But now
Yeah, that would
Legion's
be a
knocked
round
really
one
weak, peeking this computer right now. Really tight angle. Might see him. Legion kind of being patient right now in the peak, but doesn't get rewarded for it. Knocked down to one hit, and Skittles will get the kill into the Ash, but Skittles is knocked. He's outside of this office hallway looking to help out Legion, but the castle barricade is there. Now Legion behind this desk. They need to get a drone on him. They need to punish him, just for being there. So we'll see Thatcher, and then there's Tizzy with the peek right there. And Legion gets the kill, and then Valkyrie's here to back him up. And this is the type of team play that's really pushing Cynical over the edge right now.
Yeah.
And so he got this huge gunfight.
Oh my, he's like another one.
Teammates being teammates, and Skittles gets a kill on Peanut, and now he's at 255.
Area of
All the
And here's
defenders
the
have
flank.
damage on them, but
Yep.
attackers are, they're dead.
And there's the flank
Skittles
from
gets a kill on the
Skittles.
Scuffy.
Yep, right across.
And then now it's all up to Deadshot on the Thermite. With
There's no one on
three
flank
really weak
around the
defenders
wall.
and then one relatively weak. And then there comes Jaeger on a run out, but Jaeger getting weak will not get the kill on the Thermite. But then there comes Rain on another run out, and he gets Deadshot.
Have the
That's
past
the defenders on
3
round four.
rounds been in a 5v1?
No. And how I know that is there was one of them that was a 5-0. So, I mean, it might have been at one point. But
They've been at 1v5. Orglis has gone into like so many 1v5s this match, and it's just, that's
it just
hurts.
I mean, it honestly just kind of looks like they gave up. Like that's what it looks like. It doesn't it doesn't look like they have any sort of confidence or any will to bring themselves back in this match. I mean, a 7-1, it'll take a lot out of you, but
Yeah.
you gotta fire back. You had the rehost, you had the long intermission, but it's all Cynical right now.
The chemistry is insane between them right now.
No, I would look at Cynical as a team that might make a little bit more of a run. Like if they play like this, I think they can beat anyone.
Defused by attackers.
100%.
It's
I
just
agree.
it's a thing of Cynical playing out of their minds, and or just playing below what you expect from them.
100% agree.
Double whammy. We'll get rid of the Twitch turn, and I think you kind of see it with that Twitch turn right there. Just going straight to put damage on someone rather than hiding out, trying to take out some Maestro utility or some bandit batteries or anything like that.
10
But
seconds remaining.
Yeah, they
5
lost
seconds
hope.
to go.
And Nightmares, I don't know.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
But Orglis is a good team. I wouldn't put it
They are.
past them
Oh yeah.
to take this back. I mean, anything's possible.
Dude,
You
they
play
have
the
the
7.
energy for it.
So yeah, it's something big's gotta happen for them to get their confidence back. But just another play like that. Skittles running out and getting a kill into Tizzy, and then not getting punished for it.
There should have been a drone over there on these stairs. Watch that. Drone play's not
Definitely should have been a
there.
drone, and that's a common run out too.
Exactly. Yeah.
That should just be something you're vetting for anyways. And so run out again
Defender has been discovered.
and see the Twitch land tons of shots into the Twitch. Twitch at half health, and again not punishing him for the run out.
Just got away.
So now Twitch will throw out her drone to deal with this Maestro cam. That Maestro ran out the place. The defenders still do what they want to do. It's like Ash hopping into ventilation room, but Twitch will get down by the Maestro. looking to make something happen through the floorboards. And then, we see Jaeger's crouch walk is in, and their castle gets a kill on Jaeger. That's a huge kill. And now they need to continue up with this as Maestro is downed, but Bandit will pick him up. So maybe that information did not get relayed across. But this A-bomb is getting held really tight by 3 defenders. It is looking better, and you see Legion right here in Fountain. While it is a 4v3, there's some, maybe a little bit of fight left in these guys. Maestro's just barely out of reach.
Oh,
great.
There it is. There it is.
Great read right there as Nightmares are going to go into Castle Spire. Then now Hixer on the Bandit behind the half wall, looking to maybe get some shots on the sandwich window right here on the Nomad.
Great angle. Wow. There it is.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has
And then
been
Bandit
dropped.
runs right out onto the Thermite, and that's kind of the aggressive plays that we're seeing out of Cynical. As a Nomad will repel up right here. Bandit may be running out again, but he might be playing that a little bit wiser.
Reloading.
As Nightmare's playing the Ash will run up the main steps, and there goes Scuffy getting the kill on the Bandit. And now we're back to Castle and Legion. Now Castle and Arm Blocker again kind of standing in the middle of the room as Ash gets into a fight with this Legion. And then now he's got to pull out that Trevor. There's Nomad will push right in. Scuffy gets the kill. Great kill. He has the diffuser and he has sight control. He probably could get the plant down right now, as that ADS will suck right up that that Nomad device. As looks like he will get the plant down. As Legion left in this 2v1, Legion is still playing in Fountain. And a little bit more fight for Orgless.
Definitely. Winning their definitely need to win.
Pushing in on the Legion. Now they just need to play conservatively in this round. As Nomad will put shots out, and then maybe a little preemptively from Scuffy, just barely misses the kill.
Defenders have eyes on the diffuser.
It's down to Ash versus Twitch, both of them really weak. Legion may be thinking he might be playing below, as Ash is sitting by that door. And Legion run out of time. Ash will run in, and Nightmares will get the kill into Rain.
There it is.
And there you go. There's your first round win. That's something to work with. That's definitely something to work with.
Definitely.
And if they get this next round win, they're right back into the match.
Exactly.
So this next round should be huge. So what did you see different out of Orgless right there that allowed them to win that round? Which it started out rough, the spawn kill.
It started out rough, yeah. The spawn kill, that was not. But after that, you had they took the push the right way. They cleared out what they needed to clear out. Like Nightmares went downstairs to clear out half wall, which was really good to clear out that Maestro. And then they just took control of CC and opened and got to the wall. And then Scuffy made a great aggressive play to take out the who was it?
That was the Castle, I believe. He killed Castle, and I believe he killed Bandit as well.
Those 2 kills were so impactful. That's what he needed to do. They were aggressive at the right times.
Yeah, 2 huge picks. Yeah.
Yeah. So just they read into what they were doing properly that time.
And defuse as
But then you're
bombs
trying to
as they
repeat
can.
that. The other times they haven't.
Yeah, then we will.
Did.
Yeah, that's very true. And then now we will see Cynical bringing out Skittles, bringing out the Rook right here. That 20% damage reduction from the Rook plates
Bomb located
should
by
be huge.
attackers.
So, last time, all the defenders were knocked down to below half health.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
So now we do see attackers drone staying alive, staying outside, maybe looking for these runouts. I like that adjustment. Out of the attackers.
5 seconds remaining.
And then I think after dropping that round, I think Cynical will really pull back. They have great control over their aggression.
That is
So I
very
think
true.
they'll
They
be able to
showed that
pull
on
back
Oregon.
right here.
ADS active.
So we'll see what happens. Well, just as I say that, Skittles aggressively spawn killing customs. Takes a little bit of damage, but will kill the Hard Breacher and Thermite. Just aggressive plays.
The Thermite's been over aggressive. I think both these past games.
Yeah, and I would like to see Deadshot maybe decide to play someone else, because Deadshot's a great player. He's also really aggressive, and I just don't know if Thermite really suits his forte.
Yeah, I honestly agree with that. We both know Deadshot, and I don't think that's his role. Personally, that's his role.
No, yeah, and you know, Deadshot's a great player, but so now we're back to a 4v5, and I'm not sure any roamers outside of maybe Jaeger. Jaeger Smoker roaming. Jaeger in customs takes a lot of damage, but will end up killing Pina. Knocked really weak, but we'll get the kill, and that's what's more important. And now they're rotating around to offices to make an office push, but they, of course, don't have a hard breachers. These pre-fires are coming through the walls from Rookie. We'll see Bandit rotating out, but there comes, the team fire once more. Cynical, just the team plays too much.
Attackers drop the bomb diffuser.
Now Thatcher will get down from Rain, and now it's all up to Nightmares in a 1v5. A 1v5 once again.
Yeah.
And there's no one on a downstairs room, but someone will run in from the east steps balcony, and that's Jaeger just being aggressive. And another flawless round for Cynical.
I mean, I don't know if you can blame on it than like losing a thermite early, and just not having really good map control again. They didn't have CC. You need CC to take office. You can't, like when Pina lost that fight, they lost CC control. They didn't really have it in the first place. So.
Yeah, and I think if Pina if he had someone team firing with him, maybe someone pushing from, the main balcony, where you thermite into armory.
Oh yeah, CC window.
Maybe someone on that door, someone on window. Yeah, I think they could have got Jaeger quite easily. But everyone's just kind of they're doing their own thing, and that they're really paying for it. So now a 5-1, same result of last game, last map. I mean.
Yeah.
And it's looking like it's all Cynical still.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many
So
bombs
Skittles
as they can.
just going off right now. He's 11-3, and then Castle Spire backing him up with the 8-2, and Bunkbed just doing everything he can on support, just staying alive and helping out his teammates. But so if Orgless doesn't do something, just adjust how they're playing, to be a team, it's looking like it's gonna be all Cynical.
They're on defense.
Anything can happen.
Hopefully.
Yeah, you can only hope. But I'm really liking the team comp I'm seeing out of Cynical right now. With the Thatcher, Ash and Zofia, they're really double down and getting the thermite off. But they are down to just 2 drones. Nice as well, yeah.
Great operator.
Defender has left
We see
the area
Deadshot
of
run out and shoot that
operation.
drone.
Defender
And then now
exposed.
Deadshot typically plays in security room. So that's probably where he'll end up playing on the Legion. We see Castle Spire right here looking for any electronics he can detect, maybe looking for the pulse. As Jaeger makes an aggressive run out, and there's these pulses. Skittles gets a kill on the pulse. I'm not sure from where. We'll take out the camera, but back to a 5v4 once more. Just Cynical still setting the tone for these rounds.
Flopper, you want to leave early on. That late game
So Skittles pushing up the east steps. We'll see Legion land a ton of shots on the Legion. Legion lands a ton of shots back onto Ash, and Skittles walking out with the kill. But down to just about 15 health.
Swapping mags.
As it looks like Maestro missing some shots onto Ash. If any of those would have hit, they probably would have killed her. Now Ash getting quite aggressive.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe looking to push in from main hallway. As Thatcher right here, right next to Jaeger, but doesn't know it. Now Bandit also on the balcony, maybe looking to peek. Now Jaeger's getting pinched from security room, and Deadshot, just a great team play right there. He probably should have just ran back into sight, but he doesn't. And then Castle Spire taking out Scuffy, and now we're to a 2v4. As Ash still really weak, and I just like the controlled aggression at Ash. Ash didn't, necessarily push from the site, even though and she has not much health. And he gets rewarded for it by taking out Pina. And now we're left the Deadshot.
Very low HP.
Getting droned out, not much he can do. Team kill on the Skittles. Pina leaves the game. I'm not sure if they want to rehost or not. And then Deadshot gets the kill. So, it's really just looking like Orgless just aren't on their roles they're accustomed to. You usually see Nightmares playing like a Jaeger, but you see Scuffy on Jaeger. I believe Nightmares was on Legion
Yeah.
Typically, Deadshot plays Legion. Just kind of like they're all over the place, but, you know. And it's looking like Cynical will walk out with this match.
Yeah, I think Peanut's just done.
Yeah, and given how Cynical's been playing, I don't think you're going to win a 4v5. And then Hicks are running out of Blitz. They don't have anything to deny that Blitz unless Tizzy switches onto Legion. Twitch, and Tizzy does switch onto Legion.
This is just
a
rush. Yeah. They're trying to end it quick as possible.
Line, Ash, Blitz, yep. But, I was looking forward to, more competitive of a match.
Yeah, I wanted a close
but it just
match
didn't
as well.
happen.
I was expecting it.
I thought it was going to be close,
Yeah,
I was expecting
really
Cynical
looking
to take
forward
Oregon. Yeah, I was expecting Cynical to take Oregon, but, I mean, they did. But they took it in such a convincing manner, I think it just took Orgless out of the zone.
100% agree with you.
They just weren't able to recover themselves. Yeah, just one drone left, and that is Skittles on the Ash. Really just kind of showing their cards that this is going to be a rush.
5 seconds left before insertion.
Ash gonna go up metal stairs, follower go first. Finka, Lion, pushing the site, calling it.
Yeah, and I like how Orgless is setting up rotations right here to move around the map.
Yep, there it is.
But you see, Cynical calling it out right now, what they're doing. And Deadshot will run out, get a spawn kill, great kill at a Deadshot, even it back up to a 4v4. Then now Finka giving the first boost, and Blitz running in from customs inspection straight up the metal steps. Jaeger will see him. I believe that is Nightmares. They're just throwing out the hip fires. It's an interesting firefight right there. As Bunkbed will take out Scuffy. Boost coming right back out from Finka. Even though they're rushing, they're still working together.
Oh yeah.
That's just what you come to expect out of Cynical. As Nightmares on the Jaeger playing this office, he is Blackbeard top of E-steps, might not know it. Blackbeard and Jaeger, you just see Cynical work together as Blitz rushes from the site, but Deadshot will shut him down. I really think it was, Finka was not right behind him. Now they're really pushing Jaeger quite good right here. As Bunkbed will get the kill into Nightmares into a 2v3. All the attackers just kind of bunched up together on this rush. As Finka's letting the shots rain out with that LMP.
That's what you do. Got 100 bullet.
Ash still knocked really weak, but we saw Ash use her low health and get a kill last time. Finka's still letting the shots rain out. That LMP is so very loud. As Tizzy gets a kill into Skittles and now to a 2v2. Bandit laying down, gets the kill. Great kill out of Deadshot, and then out Twitch. The last one left on the attackers. Deadshot will push him with the pistol and gets the kill. Great round.
There it is.
I mean,
4v5.
It was a little late, but we finally saw Orgless work together. But
I mean, out of all rounds to win is a 4v5.
Yeah, I mean, even though it was a rush, I mean, it was still a legitimate attack. It wasn't like they just ran right into him. And Nightmares will leave the game, as well as Tizzy. I don't know if they're looking for a rehost, maybe. I'm gonna wait, see if everyone backs out. I'll see what they say to me, but it's just Deadshot left. Deadshot will back out. So it is a 6-2 advantage. The operator bans Blackbeard, Montaigne, Mira, and Echo. I'll remember that in case this is getting rehosted. Yes, that right now. All right. So it was what, 6-2?
Yep.
So they are asking for a rehost. Thank goodness. Let's hope they weren't bailing out on me.
Yeah,
They're looking to gather themselves right now. So,
a little tactical timeout for them.
yeah, a little tactical timeout. Hopefully getting Peanut back in here. So get this game invite. I sent one to Castle Spire, and then I will send one to Tizzy and Nightmares. So band operators.
Blackbeard, Monty.
Blackbeard, Monty, and it's Echo, right?
Yeah, Echo.
Is it Mira? Is Mira the other band? I believe Mira was the other band.
Yeah.
Orange team. So then it was a blue win on Armory Lockers. We are in round 8, correct?
Yeah.
All right. Is it? I don't think
It was
right.
it was 2-6. So yeah, they won in one
2-6.
attack. So it'd be around 9.
So
Yeah.
the last round would have been around. Yeah, we would be on round 9. Yep. So make sure I got this right. So 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6, 1, 6, 2. All right, there we go.
Perfect.
Sure, I got those. Yeah. All right, so starting team is attackers, orange team. No, I should not. I should have that in blue team, correct? Yeah.
Yeah, you should have it the same. Yeah.
There we go. That would have not been good.
Yeah, that's a mistake a lot of people make. I've noticed is because you would think after it switches, but when you add the round history, it does it automatically.
There we go. All right. Game giving me a bit of a scare right there. Started out the game.
It's always nervous when you first started back up from
I was like, God.
That's the worst feeling
I
when you're
hope I
like,
got it right.
Yep. I know the feeling, brother.
All right.
Oh, shit.
So yeah, Peanut is back in here. Yeah, hopefully collecting himself a little bit.
Yeah. Calm down,
So,
relax.
to make a little bit of a run. Hopefully Deadshot didn't take Tachanka. Hopefully he'll 6-pick off of that. But we also see a captain as well.
There will be one of those. Okay.
Yeah, so, you know, we saw Cynical take the first map, 5-1. Not 5-1, but 7-1.
Tachanka?
Now you see them taking out the 6-2. Yeah, we're seeing a Tachanka. So we'll see what Deadshot chooses to do with Tachanka.
I mean, he likes his LMGs.
Attackers need to locate and
Not.
defuse bombs.
Yes, he does.
Might as well add a shield to it, right?
Yeah, I mean, what could go wrong, right? So we do see Nightmares on the Capcan. I'm glad he has the SMG. Deadshot with the silent shotgun. Interesting.
Only Deadshot.
Bold strategy, I think.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Yeah, only Deadshot's only.
So yeah, and you see Cynical maybe taking it a little bit more,
10 seconds
more
to
serious.
Not a
Not having
rush.
that rush lineup they had last time, yeah.
go. 5 seconds to insertion.
And you know, you see 3 drones alive, a little bit different than last time, which they only had
Attackers
1.
are moving to defuse a bomb.
Very true.
So it looks like they're doing a heavy upstairs hold. It looks like Castle, Jaeger, and Tachanka are the ones playing upstairs. Jaeger with a little bit of a run out. Lands some damage onto Zofia. Seeing a little bit more of a fight.
There it is. Good.
On Orglis. You know, kind of doing what they usually do, being aggressive. And there goes Ash getting downed. And will be saved as his teammates are there to support him. You know, Peanut gets the kill on the Castle Spire. Great kill out of Peanut. And we'll see Ash 2 gets a double kill on Ash. Great kill from Peanut. There we go. That's what you want to see out of your defenders.
That's the Peanut, I know.
And now quickly to a 5v3. Sophia droning herself out.
Diffuser has
And there's
been
Pina
dropped.
with the triple kill on the bunk bed. There we go.
That's
Pina just
Pina.
needed a breather, you know? He just needed
Pina's
to get some
alive.
G fuel
He woke
as
up.
a Jaeger will get launched back. And there we go. Quickly
Where's
to a
this Tonka
5v2.
turret? Does he have the turret down? I'm curious if he has his turret.
No, he's
Nope,
keeping
he's-
it on his person as he's running around with the GS-18 a pistol. He does have the shotgun though.
Oh,
Makes the peek right there, quickly backs away. That's a
Attackers
smart
recovered the bomb
decision.
diffuser.
Even though you're Tachanka, you don't want to give any sort of semblance of momentum to Cynical. And there goes Rain getting the kill into Pina. Rain, we'll see Castle as well. I don't know what's going on right now, but
That's
Thatcher will
nothing.
rush into sight. There's Castle right there, and Rain gets a kill into Castle. Sophia is down, picking
Sophia's
herself
down.
up.
Attackers dropped the
I think she
diffuser.
had a cap. Yeah, she had a cap.
Yeah.
There goes Deadshot finally shutting down Rain, and Hixer on one shot. See what he can do. We'll see Capcan running away.
Oh,
Almost getting killed by that Capcan trap, and there goes Nightmares getting the kill. He's getting that kill. Yeah, he had more health. Hixer with one shot will get taken down.
hit me
That's
with
a
the 5
victory.
HP. Yeah,
That's a victory.
Pina's
6-3.
awake.
Yeah. Pina's awake. He got his double shot of G fuel, and he's in here.
100%. Down
But,
3
more or
rounds,
less
it's
the
still
same.
winnable.
Attacking lineup coming out of Cynical. We don't see an Ashe, and we don't see a Tachanka, which surprising everyone. Now Pina back on that dock, making plays last time, and now this is a very pivotal round right here on the customs inspection
Very.
supply room.
It's
It's a tough site to hold. Yes, sir. It's a tough site to hold, but see if Orgless can do something with it.
If they play the way they
Protect
played
your
last
bombs
round, they
from
can
being
definitely
defused
do
by
it. They
attackers.
had a lot more teamwork going on.
Yeah, if they play, they did. Those last 2 rounds. I can see a
Attackers have
comeback.
discovered the location of a bomb.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. I think Orgless has it in them. They're a great team. It just comes up to a factor of being in your role, being comfortable in your role, and playing together.
Exactly.
And then we'll see this Tizzy playing the Bandit, locking up that little that room right there with the Bandit batteries. Yeah, the tension area.
I think they got the ADS.
Probably Thatcher may be looking to take that take them Bandit batteries off the wall. Tizzy may be looking to
Attackers are
Bandit
heading
shuffle
out
that.
to defuse a bomb.
And they will start their push over in Valley with Sophia and Thatcher coming in from the west
Another
entrance.
run out.
Not sure who did that run out. Pulse.
Oh,
Deadshot will take some shots out of the main door trying to get a spawn kill off.
get a feel for that.
Bunk bed looking to shoot out the top of the wall right here. Making Bandit aggressive. Or making Bandit worry about Bandit shuffling right here. And he will shoot the drone. The drone will pull back at the right time, but we'll get another drone. And I don't think there's any grenades
Yeah, I was looking for
on the
that
attack,
as well.
so they can't do much. Yeah, they can't do much to Bandit
Cover me,
on the
reloading!
shuffle, other than obscuring
Oh.
a sound.
If they open
Bombs
that,
like
and he's
Tizzy
might be
four,
looking
that
to
could
rip
be
the
very-
C4.
Yeah, exactly.
Deploy nitro! Activate nitro!
Oh,
And right there, we'll
that's
decide
it.
to C4 instead of shuffle on the wall. Maybe his sound might have been obscured, and then Castle's Fire will take him out.
That's big for Cynical. That wall open will be very helpful for that plant.
Yeah, this round is looking like it might be all Cynical right now. That early pick, kind of characteristic of all the rounds they've won. Getting the first pick and rolling from there. And now Thatcher pushing aggressively into detention, taking site control, but there's Scuffy from above through the holes in the floor will take him out, and then Skittle CYN is there to refrag him upstairs, pushing into the site, and then there goes Deadshot. That's that teamwork that you want to see. As Deadshot will take some shots after killing Skittles, but largely winning that engagement right there. As Legion will hop in, you see Gridlock from the back, drop shot out of Nightmares, drop shot king. Take out Gridlock. Monkbed stuck between a rock and a hard place right here with defenders all around him, but it is a 2v2 as we'll just pull away just at the wrong time as Doc runs away. I don't think they know that Thermite is in here. Lands some shots on the Legion, does not kill him, but Legion will get away with his life. Thermite's right there,
Attackers
Nightmares
dropped
just
the
barely
diffuser.
missing the shots, pulls out with the pistol, great kill. Now we're in a 2v1 and they do have diffuser. Zofia will hop out to pick up the diffuser, and now in the 2v1 is, you know, Legion will get boosted up, just barely cleaning on the life right now. I think he thinks he downed Legion as he runs in to take out the dock.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
And then there goes Nightmares. Nightmares will take out Hixer.
There it is.
Huge round one.
Amazing round. For an offsite such as Cousins, the wall open, that was amazing.
Yeah, I'm really liking the fight I'm seeing out of Orgulus right now. We're heading into round 11. And then now they will get their pick a site right now. They will get to, you know, hold armory lockers.
I don't want to lie, I think that drop shot won the round. That Gridlock stayed alive,
Oh,
they
it
would have
did.
control of site. So I think that drop shot won them the round.
Yeah, the drop shot was huge. And Deadshot not Deadshot, but Nightmares kind of hit him with the drop shot twice as he will elect to bring out the Ela. Not sure if he has the shotgun or not. Be interested to see if he does bring that out. So the same attacking lineout coming out of Cynical once more. And Orgulus on defense and armory lockers. Really looking to lock up the site right here. Castle Spire will switch from Gridlock onto Ash. Nightmares 4-0 right now.
Riho's doing wonders for them.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused
Very
by
much.
attackers.
And I'm going to switch on to Doc real quick. I will be right back. Just give me 1 second.
Sounds good, buddy. You did see for a second there we had Nightmares on the Ela shotgun. I'm interested to see how he's going to play that and where he's going to be holding. The Ela shotgun, everyone knows, is deadly. Anything within 20, 40 feet of that gun is basically toast.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Looks like Pina can go off with the dock
10
as
seconds
well.
left.
The ACOG.
5 seconds to
The
go.
most important thing for Orgulus here is the teamwork though. If they want to make this comeback happen. I think they did good last round was getting the refracts when they could. They actually were punishing Cynical for their mistakes, which they were not doing earlier on this game. And they proved it.
Reloading! Cover me! Point and ready to go!
So, still in a 5v5 here. Anything interesting happen while it's going, Glissy?
Not really. I'm just wanting to see where this LS goes. See how Nightmares can do with it.
Nightmares playing in offices as Castle Spire gets an early kill into Pina. That's a huge kill into the dock. As Ash is spelling on Sandwich Window. And now, you know, Bandit looking to shuffle this wall right here as Bunkman playing the Thermite, waiting on the Thatcher to take care of what's already on the wall. Bandit will fall back, thinking it's not safe enough to shuffle right here. Gets a kill onto Ash on the Sandwich Window, and smartly decides to, you know, run back instead of, you know, running out of the Thermite hole into 2 ACOGs. Deadshot with a great kill into Rain. That's an impressive shot. Wow. As now
That
it's
was
just left
beautiful.
a Thermite on this balcony, and we're in a 3v3. And you know, see Zofia running out. Jackal's underneath, kind of hip firing. Doesn't land all the shots, and you know. Deadshot able to get away, but does get taken out by Thermite as he looks like he's rotating out of. And there's Monkbed getting another kill on the Tizzy, and now quickly, you know, just this Zofia shotgun, not able to control the recoil too well. And there goes Hixer taking out Nightmares, and that will be a victory for Cynical. 7-4.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, they did lose. But I'm glad to see some fight back.
Yeah, I was happy to see that effort, that last minute, like, full on, balls to the wall, going out, all out. I like that. It made it a more close game, rather than 2 7-1s.
Yeah, at least showing, you know, they had something to give. But I think I will get Skittles in here. I'll ask him a few questions. I'll ask him a few, and you know, if Glissy, you got some,
Definitely.
we'll get some in. I'll invite Castlespire as well. So I believe he is the IGL actually.
Yeah, I believe he is.
How's it going?
Castlespire, what is up, my man? Just go ahead and include your audio if you already haven't. I got a few questions.
Yeah, I did this time. I know this time I didn't. What's up, everybody? What's up,
All right,
stream?
cool.
Stream's probably like,
And
you guys were throwing. You guys were throwing.
Yeah.
just a few rounds, but that great game by the way.
Thank you.
First question I'd like to ask is just the confidence that you were playing with. Like, at what point did you realize that you could kind of just after that teamwork in the very first round on Oregon on Oregon, like at what point did you realize you could do kind of like what you wanted on the room?
On the roam?
Do you feel like you could do that, like on Oregon? On Oregon,
Yeah, that's
like,
what it
nah,
looked
dude.
like.
Oh, well.
How did you feel about that, Castle? I was
Okay,
crazy
so Oregon's kind of our bread and butter. I know it's not on the rotation anymore, but that's a map that we've had extremely strong for a very long time. If anyone's ever known us, so our roam, while it may look a little independent, is actually coordinated. I can't say all strats that we run and why we do them because that wouldn't be helping anybody on our side. But no, our roam game is pretty thought out. What I will say to a lot of players for as far as roaming goes is to be conscious of the negative space and maps because it's a lot of those little nooks and crannies or obscure angles that are gonna give you an advantage when you're roaming, and honestly kill the clock because that's just the biggest thing with Oregon is it's a very time-oriented map, especially with Laundry coming out with the smokes and whatnot. You gotta make sure that you really kill that clock down to like a minute on roam, and that can be tough to do because it's a hard map to rotate on. So as far as roaming goes, you gotta know your shit, I guess. That's the best way I can answer that.
It's very evident. Yeah, it was very evident how coordinated your roams were. Like, it was a beauty to see, really. And like going after that first rehost, you guys went up 3-0. Was there any concern about losing momentum at that point?
On which one?
on the first map on Oregon. On Oregon when
first
I lagged
map,
out.
yeah.
Oh no, none.
No concern. Yeah. All right. And
we didn't really have
going
concern
into the
with
second
My
map,
confidence was on that
whole
second
game.
map. Second map
yeah.
is where I got a little comfortable.
Yeah, the second map was great, and Border is largely heralded as it's Orgless's map,
Yeah.
and you guys were able to go in there.
Is it really?
And
Yeah.
that's their
I'm sorry,
their
I
bread
meant,
and butter.
Is it really? Yeah.
That's kind of yeah. But so my question.
I guess. I don't know, man. It's we.
So did
we
you
got to the
do
point where we're
any
kinda fooling
any
around a
film
little bit.
study going into it, or were you just
No.
kind of
No, we really
just
didn't.
going freehand?
I hate to do them like this, but I never really heard of them before. So I never say. They had a lot of high levels, but it was kind of clear that they were. I don't want to use the term rank starring it, but they were not playing as a team. That was so apparent. Okay, let me give you a very good example. I'm in security with Jaeger or CC, and Pino was on Jackal, and I had shot 2 drones that knew I was in CC. I basically pinned myself, and he was the only one that ever pushed me with Jackal, and then lost the gunfight to me. Like, where was his team? I was like, where's the guy coming to the window? I'm like, oh
I
my
have
gosh,
another
I'd be so
prime
mad at my
example
team
of
right
that,
now.
When you
Dude, they
finish.
were not playing as a team. That's why.
And
Yeah,
when
I
I was
think that was
roaming with
very
Jaeger
evident as
upstairs,
well.
I was getting Jackal tracked, and Jackal ended up pushing from archives. And I'm getting like semi-pinched. I didn't know this. I was getting semi-pinched from archives and CC. And obviously there was like no communication there because after I frag the Jackal from archives, I push over to CC, and someone's placing a claymore and has their back turned like they're running to computers. So they were. I didn't think they were working as a team there.
So I watched you guys play last week on Coastline, and just the growth from last week to this week, it's very great. You guys were very coordinated, just a great team like overall. And so
Thank you,
that's all
thank
the
you.
questions I got. Glissy, if you got anything to say, just take it over.
So, was there any concern of the comeback on Border though when they started getting that momentum back?
Okay,
Or they'll just,
here's the
slow
thing.
it down and
We
realize
started.
to take it.
Yeah, we realized we had to slow down. Well, what was going on is we were just rushing it, to finish a game, rushing it, and it didn't work very well. And we were just kind of like everywhere arguing, and we just decided to take it slow, finish the game, and do what we had to do.
100%.
Yeah. Yeah, because we were up 6-1, and it was a mixture of feeling bad for them. Not that we felt that bad, but that and just kind of having fun with it a little bit. So we decided to fool around for a round or so, but they went and
Understandable.
rehosted and caught their breath, and they said, "Hey, you're not gonna just rush us like golds." But not that there's anything wrong with being gold, but we didn't. We dumbed our level of play down a little bit, and we're just kind of fooling around. So they said none of that, and we were like, all right, and we finished it out. But GG's to the opponents. Thanks for everybody watching. I'm sure I'll let you guys do something better than listen to my voice. But we'll see you guys on the next one. Hopefully in the finals. Keep giving you guys good games, and we're looking forward to the next opponents that might be a little bit more challenging.
All right, that sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
So that is Cynical, taking the 2-0 victory onto Orglis, 7-1 on Oregon, and 7-4 on Border. If you got any shout-outs, just go ahead and plug them here, and that'll be all.
Shout out to my mama. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm playing. I'm goofy.
No shout-outs tonight, man. No shout-outs tonight.
No shout-outs tonight?
No
All right.
shout-outs?
Good games, fellas.
Good night, guys.
Good night, man.